with Ramon. I've been away for about 2 weeks, traveling to Dominican Republic, volunteering with my church. It's been amazing. And then I was in Dallas speaking at the Small Business Expo, and then I was in Toronto speaking at Elevate Everywhere. So it's been a great series of weeks for me, it seemed. And so I'm back in the seat. Of course, some holidays I may be off here and there, picking up family from the airport or more. But I hope you've been well. I hope you've been blessed, and thank you for your grace as I've taken a small hiatus from the Rundown with Ramon. We have an amazing show for you today. And this show is about one thing alone. This show is about really, are you building a business or are you building a hobby, and what the differences are building a business versus building a hobby. Thanks for being here today. This episode brought to you by Bitdefender, bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. As you know, when you leave your car and park your car and go out of your car, park it at the mall, park it at home, you lock your car door. When you go home, by the way, you lock the doors of your house. Click, click. But what about your business? Is your business secure? Are you sure that hackers cannot, or that you're making your business difficult for a hacker to get into? When you click a link, are you inviting malware into your business? Is that email you got part of a phishing scam to get you to click and it's really not what you think it is? What about ransomware? Have cyber criminals attacked and hacked your business and locked your business up and demanding that you pay them to unlock your business? Well, our friends at Bitdefender have a solution for you, Bitdefender Small Business Security. I want you to check out this little ad from them. 39 seconds. Check this out before we keep going to today's Rundown with Ramon.
It starts with something small. An email, a phone call, a fake invoice. It looks real. It sounds urgent. One wrong move, and your business pays the price. Small businesses are easy targets for cyber criminals. With Bitdefender, they lose every time. Enjoy unstoppable security and real peace of mind so you can fight for success, not against cyber threats. Real-time protection, zero stress. Get Bitdefender today.
All right. Welcome back to the Rundown with Ramon. So I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she's starting a business, a marketing agency. And I asked her two questions today. I said, who is your perfect client? And she said, anyone. Now, she was a bit flustered and flummoxed because I caught her off guard, but she does have a target audience. But she went deeper and said her target audience, she wants to help women build their social media presence with their businesses. And these women largely are part-time entrepreneurs or per target audience and have full-time jobs, and they're busy and they can't post on social media on their own because they're busy in their 9-to-5 job. So really, basically, they need help marketing. But as I thought deeper about this, I realized if they have a 9-to-5 job, and it's okay, I've started my business when I was part-time, do they even have the money or even the mindset, because both are related, but do they have the money and or the mindset to hire a marketing agency for their business? Or are they at the stage of the business where they probably should be doing a lot of the marketing on their own? Now, if they're making $80,000 a year, $90,000 a year, $60,000 a year, her number, she said $80,000 a year, especially in the Northeast, that's not a lot of money. That's good money for a single person, one person income, or a fraction of a household, but it's not enough money on its own merit to be giving to a marketing agency. So I challenged her a bit and said, is this the right target demographic for you? Another thing she said that I hear from many business owners is, I want to help people like me. I have a passion to help business owners like this who are having a full-time job and who have a dream and want to build a business. I want to help them build the business. My assumption, my challenge, my thought, based on my years of experience, is that as you're seeking to build a business, seek out first and foremost those who can help your business get to the next level profitably. I'd rather have 5 customers paying me $50,000 a year than 20 customers paying me $1 a year. You get what I mean? So a few reasons why I want you to consider the type of customer you're having, if this is indeed the person you should have. As I look at my notes here, one is profitability. Our business must make a profit, and profit is very easy to understand. It's that gross income you have, all that income you're coming in from the sales of what you're doing. And from there, then you got to pay taxes on that, right? You have your expenses on that. You have to pay yourself on that. You probably have your cost of goods on that, things of this nature. And then it's what you have left. Now, taking out even paying yourself to make the profit simple, after the taxes, after the expenses, after the cost of what it costs you to make your product or services, if there's no money left to paying you, why are you in business? Because at the very least, your business should be able to pay yourself. Your business should be able to pay a team to help you grow even further. Because if you can't do this, why are we in business? You're kind of, I think, wasting your time. So that's one, your business should be run profitably. Number two, it's frustrating to be able to serve a customer who's paying you a very little bit amount of money. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to have this happen. Number three, who is your target audience? This goes back to defining really clearly, who do you want to serve? Who do you serve best? What do you have that they really, really, really want? Who's the customer that has the problem that you really, really can solve and that will value the solution you bring to the table so that you can do it profitably? Build a business that you can really build a business around that can pay yourself. Number four, this aspect of I'm serving anyone. I don't want you to think about this anymore, that I'm serving anyone. Serving anyone is a recipe for disaster. I don't want you to say that you have a client that's serving anyone. I want you to hone in more carefully on who is the ideal client, the ideal customer for you. Oftentimes people say, I want to help others out. I want to help people. I get it. We all want to help people, but the best way to help people is when you're helping people from a position of wealth. You have a look at the greats, a Kevin Hart, a Kevin O'Leary, a Tyler Perry. Now, these are multi-billion, million-dollar entrepreneurs, a whole nother level, but the example serves. They can now help whoever they want. They can make a foundation. They can donate money. They have money to risk and et cetera. But as you're starting out, don't start your business and say, I want to help people, therefore I want to be in business, because your business won't grow. You'll have a very impoverished business. If it's just, I want to help people, and you're running your business from a position of weakness, this I don't want for you. And the other example here is that, is it a business or a hobby? Are you running a profitable, growing business, or really is this a hobby? Is this a business that you want to generate revenue, that you want to pay yourself, that you want to pay a team, that has profitability, that has enough cushion in it to pay taxes, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, a thriving business that has a flywheel, that has systems and procedures? And or is it really, quote unquote, just a hobby? There's nothing wrong with a hobby, but be very clear on what you're building. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Alexandra Nicole, thanks for being here today. Just saw you in Clubhouse. Good to see you there, my friend. And good to see you here on today's Rundown with Ramon. It's been a minute since I've been here, but I am back pending some holiday off and ons, but we'll put our schedule back up in the coming days. So this has been a preview of the Rundown with Ramon. Hey, an episode of the Rundown with Ramon. I want you to think about, as you're building your business, is this really the business for you? Talking about some news of the day today, looking at LinkedIn news, just scanning some things. The numbers to watch this week, says LinkedIn news. This year, Thanksgiving week brings a cornucopia of economic data, including key reports. One glaring omission, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index. Never even heard of that. But the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the Product Price Index, which was delayed due to the government shutdown. And what is this report about? The gauge measures the change over time in prices charged by domestic producers for their output. The Census Bureau released its retail sales report for September, which tracks demand for goods such as food, clothing, and furniture. The Conference Board released November's Consumer Confidence Survey, which measures how optimistic Americans are about the economy. The Census Bureau released its delayed September report on durable good orders, which measures manufacturing activity. The U.S. Department of Labor will release initial jobless claims for the previous week. The report, a proxy for layoffs, tracks the number of people filing for unemployment unemployment benefits. That's one news of the day. Interesting. Let's see what's going on with Kohl's. Kohl's interim CEO to be made permanent. Kudos to Kohl. Wicked, it seems like the Broadway play is soaring. Apple eyes major software updates for iOS 27. I'm not sure if that's a yawn or if that's even worth a news announcement. Apple's an amazing company, but it seems to me they will always be amazing. You know, they have the iPhone, millions and millions, half or more of the population has it, but I wonder their sustainability for the future. But I would always bet on Apple until I would think I wouldn't. Parents take drastic measures to keep kids offline. Kudos to my friends who are doing this, raising children and saying, no, we don't want you to be addicted to the internet, addicted to the screen, addicted to pleasure of digital activity before your time, because your brains are just being formed. Love to see that. U.S. launches civility campaign for air travel. A new federal government campaign urges passengers to improve their behavior during air travel. It seems to better the travel experience and ensure safety. Isn't that a shame that you tell grown people, grown adults, to be better people when they travel? Headline here: Chipotle lures young diners with Thanksgiving deal. There's people who are not going to be home at mama's house. And Chipotle saying, hey, those people who are alone, we want to know these people and get to know them. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. Thanks for being here today. Be blessed. Have an amazing week ahead. Enjoy your Thanksgiving with family. And if you don't have family, invite yourself over to somebody's house, or even better, if you know you're with family and there's somebody who you can help, make sure you invite them over to your house. Be blessed. Have a great day. My name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. And I want to remind you, if you want to work with Ramon Ray and get to know me better, check out Office Hours with Ramon at RamonOfficeHours.com. RamonOfficeHours.com. You want to get to know me, part mentorship, part mastermind, part coaching session to help you grow your business with Ramon. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. Hey, Darlene, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thanks for joining me here on today's Rundown with Ramon. Remember, do me a favor. If you've enjoyed this show, add value and show love to our sponsors. Check out bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. Thanks so much. Be blessed. Have a great